Why, hello there. Welcome back to my daily long play stream. This is why I do a playthrough of my current game for a couple hours a day, 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time from Wednesday through Sunday. I'm back once again playing through Alan Wake 2 on the Xbox Series X. This is the final draft, so I have a new game plus that adds supposedly some more story content that would connect it to future Remedy projects like an Control 2 and an Alan Wake 3. So yep, I'm in Nightmare, New York, in the subway system. So far I'm making quite a bit more progress, quicker progress than I did in the first playthrough, obviously. I'm hoping I can get this game done in time for the release of Persona 3 Reload. But I'm going to jump into my save file here and continue where I left off yesterday. So, I need to get through this area, I guess. This is the first Alan Wake section. I was able to acquire all his weapons from the shoebox, but I guess I don't get the supplies I picked up from the end of the first playthrough, because I don't really have all that many. I actually have more than I actually was able to pick up a decent amount, but still. I'm low on shotgun ammo, for example. It's very low on flare gun ammo. I only have one of those. But I'm gonna jump in here. I have been working on trying to get these, these, words of power in a more efficient way. Based on a combination of memory and also, just being more observant, knowing what they are and what they're all about. And also, I wonder if I can just grab this thing. Nope. It's not gonna let me cheat that way. Oh well. And also, making use of the map here. Let me take a look at the map. Point of interest, that would be the, where I first meet, that's his name, Tim, from the sheriff's office. He got sucked into this world nightmare, presumably by Mr. Door.
Oh, that's my crazy wall. I'm just trying to make sense of things. Don't judge me.
I'll trade you walls any day.
That would be Mr. Door that he's trying to figure out the deal with. I did pick up some supplies in here, but I guess it's worth it to try to see if there's any more, just in case. Is that his little makeshift bed? He moves around a lot somehow, even though he's always in a room. He seems to magically transport to every new area with a new map, showing everything of interest is. Particularly of interest to me is those words of power. Even though I got a lot of upgrades to Alan Wake's stuff, his gear, his abilities, in the first playthrough, I can get more, and that'd be helpful. Did I, No, I didn't. Guess I need to quick slot this thing. Here we go. Every quick slot is taken. Alright, so we've got a couple words of power coming up. Well, one word of power. Immediate area. So I'll definitely grab that. I could kind of tell that that wasn't a, This one is, though. I wasn't expecting him to charge at me like that. That was, unexpected. Hence why I didn't expect it. Yeah, I'm not. There's no way in the world I'm gonna remember every little detail like that. A, I'm not that observant. B, my memory's not that good. And C, it's also like I didn't just roll right into New Game Plus after completing it the first time I played through the Dead Space remake. And I really wasn't even planning on doing this, actually, this quick so soon. Because I wanted to, do a quick save here. What I wanted to do was the, Persona 3 Reload next. What happened is I was able to get through the Dead Space remake much more quickly than I thought. Only 9 streams. And, yeah, I realized I had about 2 weeks in which there really wasn't anything else I wanted to play with that time. So I decided, you know what, I guess I'll just get through this if I can. They never did any episodes of Night Springs in this. It's only just like a reference point. It's kind of disappointing because they had a handful of them in the what do you call it? Alan Wake, the first Alan Wake. All right, well, it's going to be a word of power somewhere around here.
The train blocked my way forward, but it was here for a reason. It had a role to play.
Now it's like you got to pay attention not just to the map, location of these things on the map, but also like the environment. If you see yellow arrows pointing you towards something, hey, guess what? Follow those arrows. Yeah.
The plot element I found would drive the story forward.
Huh, interesting how it's not, Alright.
The plot changed the details of the world.
So I'm just trying to ascertain where this, Yeah, it's not down. Okay. It's just, sorry, I was just trying to figure out how I was supposed to get to this word of power here, and I'm not seeing any way to actually do that, unless it's right here. This is probably it. Maybe not. Interesting. Here we go. I was about to say, it usually lets me crawl underneath this stuff. Yeah, I should have just, like, hit him with my gun before I did that. Unlike in the first Alan Wake game, your batteries do not recharge if you just don't use them. No, you need to, be mindful of that. There it is. Words of War. What do we got here? Guess I'll get this. I mean, I'm gonna fill both those up eventually. It's just that, Landing a shotgun hit on multiple enemies at once actually seems difficult. It's not sawed-off shotgun, so its spread is not as wide, and also like you don't generally fight multiple enemies as Alan Wake at once. It's more like one real enemy and a bunch of shadows. I really not get a healing item? Crap. What's wrong with me? I mean, I know the answer. Lots of things. I gotta be more specific, but still, like, seriously? Jerks. That's a big healing pack, too. That's nothing to sneeze at. And I do like to sneeze, too. What?
The cult poured the gasoline over the train car. An iron cage that would soon become a coffin.
Yeah, it's a real enemy. Ah, the whole... Some of these have, Yep, definitely gonna need one of these. It's a good thing I picked up an extra one.
Go on, ma'am.
This is where the history of the cult gets genuinely disturbing. The cultists tracked down the torchbearers living in the tunnels. They locked the
You know,
prophets up in a debris old
is
city.
that the girl we met in the Old Deer Cafe? The couple that
Turns into a
found...
bit of a ghost story after that.
that stumbled onto
They
that
say the
murder
dark
scene
souls
with
of
her
fire
bun. It
still
looks like
roam
it
the
is.
tunnels searching for new victims
I don't know,
to
it's hard to
devour.
tell.
There are no happy endings in this city.
The story thread felt
I think they're
important.
probably from New York.
I could use it in one of the scenes I found.
I have to remember, sometimes, these things appear once you, change the,
I have a new idea, a new story thread.
There we go. Once you change the scene.
A sick and twisted story. But it worked.
But it's like, what? Change it to here, I guess.
The story was affecting the scene.
Dagnammit. That should be like right there, but it's not. Wait, here it is. Alright, well, I got my health pack back. I think it wants me to have it on the torchbearers. So that's what I'll do.
This was something out of a horror story, but I had to keep going.
Alright, hopefully we'll run into another save point soon. That's why I have to go around.
The subway car had become a burnt husk. I I could get through it now.
Oh yeah, I remember this sequence being creepy. Yep. We've got a couple words of power ahead. I'll grab them.
None of this was real. Was it?
Great. There's a difference between creepy and threatening. Well, it was creepy, it was not threatening. I just felt safer pulling out the shotgun in a potential close quarters combat situation. You know, CQC. Everyone loves that. This wasn't there before. And it's empty. Great. Now I wonder if I had opened it under a different scene, if like the contents of that would have been different. You know, one thing I do know is that I can actually like break some very thin wall material in this game, whereas I didn't know that before. Like, for example, this. I mean, with me, a lot of times, if the game doesn't... Oh, I didn't actually use the ammo. The shot there. I got a free bullet. A lot of times, if a game doesn't, like, specifically tutorialize me to do something like this, I won't know that you can. Like, oh, I didn't know that you could break... This is not a game that has destructible environments. So it's like, oh, in the few cases where it does, like, you wouldn't think to do that. At least I don't. I don't know. Sounds like I'm making excuses, and to an extent I am, but... I am being honest. Alright, words of action. What do we got? Guess I'll get that one. I spent way too much time trying to figure out how to get that my first playthrough of this game. It's one of the reasons why I'm hoping I'm going to be able to get through this a lot faster, not just a little bit. Okay, one of these is real. At least a couple of them. Yeah, the one's holding this the weaponry. Alright, that was annoying. Yeah, I know I have health items aplenty. In fact, I'm almost over my inventory amount with how much health items I have, but still. I can still find it annoying when I take damage like that. Because it is still annoying. I think I'll grab this one. It seems like a one-off thing to have, but it's like, oh, it's you know, it's something that'll help me a lot more earlier in the game than it will later. It's like, oh, if I had I would have restored 50% of my health by finding that word of power. For free, too. Yeah, the safe haven health restoration is less situational, is more useful non-situationally, more universally useful, but I feel like that's more useful in the beginning of the game. I don't know. Let's take a look at the map here. Yeah, so far I'm doing good. Got another word of power coming up. I'll grab that. Oh, this sequence, I hate it. This sequence
The path
sucked.
was blocked. I had to find a way through. The lights would help me.
At least I can, I don't know. So should I be storing some stuff in here? Go store, health, one of these things. Great. All right, well, let's take a look at the map here. I was actually wondering if it would, yeah, both of these things. Honestly, this is like one of the key situations I was dreading the most, because it's like, oh, I don't really know. Let's pop some pills here. There are no words of power in this area, in this particular spot, but there will be eventually. It will be after this. Oh, wow. I inadvertently figured that out a lot faster. Right? Yeah. Not seeing the word of power around here. Got some moronic shadows yelling out at me. Alright. Got that at least. And it restored some of my health. As intended. Actually got 3 of these things down here. Okay. Yeah, like the best shotgun in the game is definitely the what do you call it? The pump action shotgun that Saga Anderson gets. That's right, there's another scene down there, isn't there? Be nice if I could get to a save point at some point. If I remember correctly, that area down there is actually a pretty heavy-duty combat scene. If I can, get into here before I go there, that'd be nice. Then again, I suppose I could always just, like, go back into that one area and save it, but I don't know. Yeah, I'll do a quick save. Yeah, this is like super close. There's no reason not to do this. Alright, so grab that. So I can have 2 charges on hand. I mean, why not? It's even the slightest chance that it makes it easier for me later down the line, I'd rather have an additional charge with me than not. Alright, well, I'm a little more confident about this situation, so let's just go deal with this nonsense if we can. What is going on with this little section? Get out of here, jerk. Gotta be honest with you, I'm not recognizing. Already got that one right. Yeah. Okay. I can't get up there. Actually, you know, before I go into this combat situation, I might want to equip my Words of Power nonsense. I just got Words of Gun. What do we got? This seems like it'd be useful. Words of Lamp. I already got the other one, so yeah.
The Echoing Hall had a story to tell.
Yeah, but which story?
The new scene I had found was important for the story.
Guess I'll just go through all of them. There's no way I could make that out without the subtitles. That's just simply, nah, The murder cult is next, and then the torchbearers?
My writing was affecting reality. The hall had changed into the murder cult's hideout.
Apparently I got myself trapped in here. Remember, just because there's a lot of these things that are suddenly available for me to open doesn't mean they're going to have anything inside of them. Like one of those three lockers were empty. Called him a cubby. I'm an idiot. Alright, so we wanted to be on the murder cult. That's a lot of copies of his books. The sudden stop.
The cultists were close now, a dark presence rising from the depths.
Not... Here we go.
The Fed had witnessed something here that made him run scared. Whether the summoning ritual had been a bona fide supernatural event or the mass psychosis of stark raving lunatics, it didn't change the facts. The cult was messing with things no one should mess with.
All right,
ritual
Max
was
Payne.
a vital part of the story, the key to reaching the murder site. This new plot beat would carry me deeper into the story.
Remember when I played through this game the first time, I thought I had to align all of them to the same one, but nope. I thought this would be like a heavy I thought I remember this being like a heavy combat situation. Maybe it is and I just haven't encountered it yet, or maybe I'm just misremembering it. Either in any case. That's a real enemy. Alan Wake's pistol is way better than Saga Anderson's. It would take way more than 3 headshots of her Glock to take out even the most basic enemy. Then again, she does have access to, like, the hunting rifle. I only took 2 shots. Okay, maybe this is the thing I was remembering. What do we got here? Nothing. They sure do love calling my name, don't they? Yeah, I guess it would have been like more efficient for me to wait till I took damage and then did that, but I might end up not taking damage and having to come back here to get it, and that's just dumb. Had I taken damage, that would have refilled a lot of it. Alright, words of action, what do we got here? Alright, yeah, I guess I'll do this. Make it, so I take even less damage from that stuff. It's when they shoot the projectiles at you, that's when they're at their most annoying. It's like, oh, I don't have a defense against that. Can I get that charge back? Do I even need it? I mean, I have 2 charges, so probably not. Or if I can have a 3rd one. Alright. We're moving. Yep, I see that there's something over here. Another health item. No, we want the black one to be lined up in front of the white one.
Turns out the cultists weren't the only ones using the tunnels. Hidden graffiti signs marked secret routes. I kept hearing whispers around burn barrels, underground societies, knowledge. Typical New York.
Jerk. What, do I have some word of power that gives me like an additional flashlight charge when I take out an enemy? I know I got something that gives me health when I shine light on an enemy, but I don't know. You have to remember that just because they dart around like that doesn't necessarily mean they're real enemies. Crap. Oh, I have 4 of these big health packs. I should probably deposit, like, 2 of them in the shoebox next time I'm there. I could tell that wasn't a real enemy. Look at this. No, there's no, containers here. Yeah, I want to keep saving room for more stuff here. Interesting. If you just shine your light at these shadows long enough, they'll actually disappear. Alright, I guess I'll get this one then. If I can get 100% of my health bar when I discover when I learn a new word, I'll take that. Alright. Mommy, Daddy, I learned a new word. It's the F word. No, okay, so let's see here. Yeah, that's... Needs to be all the way back here. Yeah, I know. There's something over there I could have gotten. Who cares? Got all the words of power, which means I don't have to come back down here. Yeah, feeling pretty good. I'll hit up this save point. You know I am about saving. Oops, sorry. Brushed up against the microphone like a moron. And yeah. I think I know what I gotta do. I'm gonna grab this thing. If I can have 4 charges, that'd be even better. There's no reason not to grab these charges again, because I'm not going back down there again. Like, oh, alright, well, I'll just have lots of charges then. Alright, this tunnel, a summoning ritual.
The plot changes with the building around me. The dark presence. Fuck! 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 Fuck!
Forgot about this sequence. He actually automatically ran towards it.
It was gone.
I just continued running. Alright, well. Looks like it removed that subway car entirely. For a moment there, I thought I just screwed myself by not having that one area lit up.
I could get the light.
You know, Alan never runs like he's in a hurry. This is me holding down the left analog stick button, which is the run button. And he is just not going fast at all. If you're running for your life, you'd think you'd be running a little faster than that.
I'd seen it before.
Just saying.
I remembered now. It was always out there, hunting me.
Well, I mean, I'm, what, 45 minutes into the stream, and I'm already almost at the end of the first Alan Wake sequence. How many streams did it take me to get through this the first time? Didn't it take me the whole first week? Actually, I think I started this, I was at this point in the second week of my stream. Hey look, it's Nightingale.
I found the murder site.
Not Florence
Somehow
Nightingale.
The victim's heart was the key.
Guess that's where Saga Anderson picked it up.
Something had shifted. I felt an overwhelming closeness to home.
No.
An FBI agent? Who are you?
What is this? Who are you?
She can hear me.
I'm Saga Anderson, FBI. Help me get you.
This is Alan Wake. I'm trapped here. The dark place. Under Cauldron Lake.
Mount Cauldron Lake. Who are you?
I'm trying to escape. I'm making progress, but I'm in danger. The dark presence. Help me. Please, help me.
Because we now know that when he appears on the waterfront, that was him being sent there from the end of the game, not from that point. You're sent back in
Had the woman in
time.
vision help me somehow? Something had changed. Outside. Parliament Tower. Where I'd lived with Alice.
Oh yeah, I have to go up to there.
Waiting for me.
I do feel like that there are a little bits of additional dialogue that have been sprinkled in that I don't like immediately recognize, but it's hard to tell.
Who was writing who? Who was writing this poem? Me? No.
Like how he acts like he knows, but he clearly doesn't. Alright, so do I go this way again? Do I go this way? Game saving. We got an echo here, so I must be doing something right.
Stepping to the murder site, I felt hang in the air. Stepping to the murder site, I
Game's sometimes a little fussy about where it wants you to step
the violent
to be looking at it from.
like a cloud of wrath. The dead eyes of the victim staring at something you couldn't see, and yet making you aware of it. Something that's soaked into this place on a molecular level, overlapping with your meaningless existence. Regression to something you had managed to forget. Marking you, taking you for a ride, making you crazier.
Yeah, always fun, getting crazier. Okay, so. It should lead me out of the subway. Okay, so it leads me right to there. Alright. Alright, well, I guess we can, proceed to the tower then, right? I'm hoping that that one little room...
Changed. I was closer now.
Grab that. I don't think I'll ever have to come back here again, but if I do, I'll have plenty of charges. I think the most number of these charges I've ever had was on hand was 5. Alright.
Parliament Tower. Our home in New York.
Now I'll grab
Was I really
this one
staying
too.
home? Going up to our apartment?
Look at this.
Would I be home? Or was this just an echo of the real thing?
Awesome.
Even then, the murder site had brought me one step closer to escape.
Doesn't appear to be any containers here, so I'll just quick save. Do I need to deposit anything? Nope, I'm good. Wait a minute. Okay, yeah. You know, the one thing I haven't been picking up any at all of is flare gun ammo. Like nothing. Kind of annoying, actually. It's like the, that's the best gun in the game. Makes sense, there's the best gun in the first game, too.
The payphone at the edge of the plaza was ringing again.
Someone had put it back on the hook. Certainly wasn't Wake.
Hey, Alan. Thank God it picked up. I thought I lost you again.
Who are you? Why are you helping me?
Did you go deeper? To the overlap?
Are you talking about the murder site? Yeah, I did. I...
That's fantastic, Alan. We're closer to getting out. We're making progress.
Well, we would be if you would answer my damn questions.
Last time we spoke, you were pretty worried about Alice.
Okay, I remember who this is. This is Zane, isn't
Sure
it?
she really got out of the dark place?
Well, of course she got out. That's why I'm here. That's the whole goddamn point.
Be very careful, Alan. The dark presence is stealing from you. It can already manifest as your double. Scratch will come.
Wait, hello?
The always on helpful phone conversation with the guy on the other line who gives us very little, and then it abruptly disconnects. Yep. Okay, so, like, did I ever find where that guy was hanging out in this area? No, because I don't have, like, a map of the, of where the Words of Power are in here. I mean, truth be told, I don't really need to do that. I'll be back here again in the future, and I can take care of it then.
Writer. So maybe he The cult, using his words. Or maybe he was the monster behind it all. Either way, Alice Wake, his ex, she knew things. It was there in her art for all to see. A cry for help. The darkness she'd witnessed. And that put her in danger.
Was Alice here? In the story?
Ding, fries are done.
Alan. Alice. What was that? Like a ray of warm light, I felt her presence.
I don't remember
It
this.
gave me strength to go on.
I definitely don't remember that. I think that's new. I mean, I was thinking, like, this guy must make a lot of money to afford to live in a place like this, but it's like two artists. They don't have a kid
Alice's
to
photo
raise. They
equipment.
have a lot of income
Set to
and
go
not
off
much
when the
money
door
to spend
opens.
it on. Not much stuff. They make a lot of money and they don't have much to spend it on. I don't know. I don't have a map.
Get
Of-
out! Leave me alone!
Alice! Alice! Alice. This is a photo of Scratch. How did Alice get this? Is
How
he
do you-
stalking her?
I'm just saying, as nice as this hotel
This
is,
is
they
the
can
door to my
clearly
study.
afford to live here.
Where I wrote my books.
Why is it
Somebody wasn't
locked?
here before.
This is where you go at the end of the game, isn't it? Yeah, I remember.
Alice's video camera. No memory card inside. Alice's memory card.
I remember when I played through this, I was a little annoyed with myself. I didn't spend more time looking around here just in case there was something else. I just immediately walked into the screen
The door wouldn't budge.
and I didn't give myself a chance to look around. I mean, in my defense, I didn't know that that would end the area. Now I do. Unfortunately, it doesn't seem like there's all that much. Doesn't seem like there's anything else here, actually. And without a map, there's no way for me to just look at it and say, oh, there's that thing over there. So yeah, I guess I'll just use this thing. Okay, so if you're wondering why this makes this projector work, or the camera is actually plugged into the projector. See?
When I was younger, photography was everything to me. I moved to New York thinking I'd make it as an artist. And then I met Alan. We had a good thing. We were both dedicated by our creative ambitions. The only difference was that Alan's work made money. He brought me work when he could.
That's right. Sure, her art didn't make money.
Created covers for his books. I'm sure he forced his publisher into it. I was taking photos, just not my photos. And that gnawed at me. Things got complicated sometimes, but that's life, right? We loved each other. side of him. One I didn't like. I set up a trip to see a doctor in Washington.
Yep.
I didn't tell him until we got there. We argued. Things went wrong. And he was just gone. Drowned, allegedly. Easy for people to think it was my fault. Hell, I do too sometimes. About 6 years ago, I started hearing noises in the night. Typewriter keys clacking. Voices. Alan was back. Haunting me. Then it got violent. It was Alan. And yet, it was a monster. He always did have anger in him. I set up cameras around the apartment with motion sensors and flashes. Now, when the monster comes, I turn it into art. My nightmares caught on film. And this is the focus of my new exhibition. To show people the world is so much darker than they ever knew.
I wonder if this is the same actress who they modeled Alice on in the original game.
Alice. Scratch was terrorizing her. Why?
Well, there's no reason not to just pop in because there's nothing else here.
I sat in the writer's room and wrote a story. Initiation. To project myself through the dark place, to look for a way out. The story had brought me here, brought me nowhere. Looped me back. I was writing the story. And in the story, I now stepped into the writer's room. But there was no one here writing.
Yeah, that counts as a separate part from what we saw earlier. I wonder if they're deliberately evoking the wormhole from Interstellar with that transition sequence. That's what it reminds me of, anyway. Oh dear.
Okay, let's recap what you've told us so far, Alan. For the past 13 years, you've been trapped in a nightmare dimension called the Dark Place.
It's like New York, but it's not New York. And can be reached from the bottom of Cauldron Lake, but it's not really under the lake. And after all this time, you've managed to get out.
Yeah.
But so has your evil doppelganger. Mr. Scratch? Or is it the Dark Presence?
Both. It's interchangeable. He's Scratch when he looks like me, but he can change into this other form.
And Scratch, the Dark Presence, wants to rewrite the world in his own image.
Which would be in your image, as he looks just like you.
And turn the world into a fucking nightmare.
During Deerfest, which is scheduled to take place in a couple of days.
Again.
You got out of the dark place by writing a novel, the pages we've been finding. But your double edited it into a horror story that's now changing reality, taking over people, making them crazy, bringing the dark place to Bright Falls.
Yes, fiction coming in contact with the dark place can change reality. The story is coming true, soaking into everything, like darkness when night falls. But last time
This will be back in 2010.
Yes, last time it didn't happen all at once. The story came true bit by bit as it unfolded. And that dark presence was still bound to the lake. I stopped it before it got the ending it wanted. Before it broke free. Based on that, there's still time.
Which brings us to your magical light switch.
The clicker. Magical doesn't quite cover it. Scratch wants it to bring about his ending. That can't happen. If I can get the clicker, I can send him back to the dark place, make all this shit go away. Look, I know it's batshit crazy. My memory is full of holes, and I'm not sure how much I can trust. It's like a half-forgotten dream.
Oh dear. I wouldn't want to sit under that wobbly ceiling fan.
Mr. Wake. Alan. We've seen our share of batshit crazy in the past 24 hours. What I want to know is, why am I? Why are we written into the story?
I think I saw you. Or a vision of you in the dark place. I think you helped me reach out and escape somehow. With that in the story, Scratch would have edited it to get to you. To hurt you. We are all in danger.
Of course, this is not the version of him that she saw. This is a later version that got sent back in time.
It's insane. And there's so much of it. Wake just gave us a lot of information. But this clicker seems like a good place to start. If we find that, then we find the cult. Nightingale goes missing for 13 years, shows up murdered, and then turns into a monster. After I stop Nightingale, a rider who's also been missing for 13 years turns up. What's the connection? What kind of case is this?
A nutcase, obviously. Oh, there are no more yellow markings here, so everything that can be had has been had, right?
Have you ever heard of the Cult of the Tree?
Creepy bunch. In the habit of wearing deer masks, performing murder
Yeah,
rituals.
that's not the
victims turning
question
into
that
monsters
she
possessed by
had available
darkness.
earlier. Maybe I should have talked to him
Possibly
before I
inspired
did that.
by a horror story written by a certain author. Ring any bells?
Cult. Yes. Yes. They have the clicker.
If the cult has the clicker, does that make them Scratch's followers? How are you so certain they even have the clicker?
They could be working for Scratch. I don't remember. It's all confused.
Alan, if I'm gonna act on this information, you need to be honest with me.
Yeah, of course.
Is he confused? Or is he hiding something? Wake said the cult has the clicker. How does he know?
The writer is the reader. The next chapter, the next chapter, the next chapter. Keep the pages safe, the dark shining of the words.
Wake is hiding pages. That's how he knows the cult has the clicker. Wake has a double. Mr. Scratch. Where is he now?
A cloud of wrath wears my face. The dark place in your place. Scratching out my body of work.
Scratch is here. In Washington. He's hunting Wake. Scratch looks just like Wake. Why?
Don't wake up the dreamer if your life is a dream. I swam to the shore, but the water is rising.
Wake and Scratch are clearly connected. Maybe Scratch got out because Wake did. Or vice versa.
There we go.
Okay, Mr. Wake. I know you have more pages of the manuscript on you.
You don't understand how vital these pages are. They're the only way I can know what's coming.
You're not the only one trying to solve this. This is our job.
Okay. Here. Now, this is all I have. Be careful with them. Inside the trailer, at the outskirts of Watery, Saga had seen Wake's fabled clicker for the first time, in the hands of the Cult of the Tree. A cultist stared at her. She drew her weapon.
All right.
The Cult of the Tree has the clicker Wake told me about. They're a part of all this. The pages we've been finding are from a horror story called Return, written by Alan Wake. And the contents of this book are coming true. Why couldn't it have been a romance?
All right. trying to place this all down. There's a lot of clues to distribute here.
Nah.
Wow, there's so much of this crap. It's gonna take some time. For later. Okay, so what do we got here? Find evidence. Find evidence. Find evidence. Find evidence. Profile someone. Profile someone. Find evidence. Talk to someone. Okay. So yeah, it's
It's all on the page. The clicker, the cult. Okay, I'll head to Watery and find this trailer. Casey, you stay here and keep an eye on Mr. Wake.
Got it.
No, you need me there.
No dice, pal. This is an FBI investigation, and I don't see a badge on that flannel.
so the one question I have is should I just sort of play through this like I did the first time and just sort of keep rolling with Saga Anderson until there's nothing left and then switch over to Wake, or should I switch back and forth more frequently? I mean, does it even matter? I don't think it does, but I don't know. So now, hey, you know what? I have a better idea of how to use the case board anyway. It's like, oh, now I can just sort of I don't actually think I have enough things to get any upgrades. And truth be told, it's not like there's not a much I even want to get. Kind of like the only reason why I'm gonna grab all the lunchboxes is to finish out that story thread from them. But it's not like I want to. It's not like I need the upgrades here. I got all the upgrades I actually want.
Hello, and welcome to voted Washington's best coffee-themed amusement park. All of our attractions are family-friendly and available to children of all ages, just like our coffee. So, take a sip of our Oh Dear Diner organic coffee and let the adventure begin! Hold on for dear life on the Espresso Express! Oh! Soak in some local history at the Huatari Well, where two serial killers once hid the disemboweled bodies of their murder victims. It's not haunted. Come join Mocha Moose and the goats at our amusement park petting zoo. Just don't share your coffee with the goats. Seriously, stop feeding our goats coffee. Seriously, it's not amusing. Take in amazing views from the Slow Roaster Ferris wheel. I can almost see the Watery Lighthouse trailer park.
Almost.
This is so much fun.
It's not that far away.
And finish off at our beautiful gift shop where seniors and children under 10 receive a 9% discount on keychains and propane tanks. Welcome to Coffee World. We guarantee you'll jaw a great time.
Alright. Alright, well, so that's, oh yeah, that guy's broadcasting from the, what do you call it? From the, not the funny farm, but the retirement home. Now, Saga has one room, and Casey has the other. Gotta be honest with you, there's no, like, easy way of telling whose is which. Okay, so I can use the flashlight in town, I just can't use the gun. Don't mind me, I'm just taking a look around to see if there's, like, anything, worthwhile in here. No, I was never able to get into this door
It doesn't budge.
in my first playthrough. And yet, you can see that there's clearly stuff there, but it's like, yeah, you're not getting in there. Apparently I have new choices of conversation there.
I can't get through this.
That's not the room I was trying to get into anyway, but okay.
You wrote these pages in the dark place. So why are we finding them here?
I think I wrote them up. I remember writing an endless amount of pages. When this happened before, the pages were being sent from the dark place to help me. Maybe the same thing is happening here.
That's all for now, Mr. Wake. Thank you for your cooperation. Think.
This doesn't seem like it goes, anywhere here.
Doesn't look right.
Okay, here we go. Do another quick save, I guess.
I'm the only one who understands the forces behind this. I can help you.
No, that's not how this works. You're a civilian, and we don't do ride-alongs. And if Scratch is after you, then so is the cult. We don't know who we can trust here.
Damn it, you are making a mistake.
Actually, he is. It would have been better if we all went to Watery. Can't just cling to normal procedures like this is a normal case and not see like, oh, we're dealing with supernatural entities and this guy seems to...
For a bet this year.
Yeah, no.
$100 says there'll be at least one vendor bender between the blows.
I swear I brought my full kit along. Jules, you didn't forget to pack the EMF. There's another cult stash.
Why do I have to pack your gear? I've got my own to worry about. Great. Now how am I supposed to measure the energy signatures emitted by power?
These are my favorite ones because they're ones I can actually do. All right. Interesting, we got like points of investigation nearby as well. But it's like I know the game wants me to head to the car, but I might as well take a look at these investigation points first. Oh yeah, this stuff.
Mercado won't roll over on the issues.
That's actually the dog. Spoiler alert, I guess, but if you're watching this, you clearly don't care about spoilers. Also, you're probably not watching this because no one is. But that's alright. Points out a lunchbox. I guess I'll, like, grab that when I'm near there. It's actually kind of crazy how, long you have to wait before you even get, like, the screwdriver. You have to wait a real long time before you get those bolt cutters, too. Like, holy crap. There's so many instances I remember like, oh, if only I had the bolt cutters now.
Oh no, oh no, oh no! What will become of my birds now? Where will they go? Who will feed them? Now why'd you go and do that?
There's another lunchbox.
Scaring the poor little things.
Yep, crazy people being crazy. What else is new, I guess?
I know. What was she even doing out there? At that time of night?
Good day.
Setter is better.
Yeah, I want a burger.
Yoko, we're going. And drinking wine like an asshole. Oh dear, I know what Yako needs. Armamir to the rescue.
They seem to be the only people doing commercials in this town.
With Armamir.
'Cause they are doing it for everything. Their own tour guides, automobiles. It's like, oh,
Wow, this is the best party ever. Thanks, Armamir. Armamir is a traditional Finnish lager, and we drink it the Finnish way. At the bar while actively avoiding small talk with strangers. Getting blackout drunk on a boat during midsummer and trying not to drown.
I guess the other guy failed
In
at
the
that.
sauna, using your beer can to hide your pippeli from wondering eyes. Partaking in the Finnish tradition of kalsarikännit, drinking at home alone in your underwear with no intentions of going out. It's not sad.
That's what Thor did in Avengers Endgame.
Armamir, your Finnish drinking adventure starts here.
And it makes sense. It's Nordic culture, and Finnish is definitely part of that area.
Welcome to the Oh Dear Diner.
Oh
I
dear.
recommend a slice of pie with some coffee. You can't go wrong with that.
Hey, thanks, but I'm looking for a clean room that's reasonably priced. Again, clean room, reasonably priced. Now, apparently there is a point of interest somewhere around here. I'm gonna guess it's on the
to get this open.
other side of that thing. At least of the ones I've used. I wonder, 1 out of 100 fuses. Okay, I wonder why it still shows the stuff you've used already. Hello? What? Guess this... Yeah, I was wondering, why does the women's room have urinal stalls, but whatever. I don't think
I
you
can't
can ever
force it
go
open.
in there. Maybe in the second playthrough I'll be able to do that, but not now. Alright, so I can like try to get to that cult stash that's over there. Yes, I know there's one here, but I need the bolt cutters in order to get to it. And guess what? I don't have those. It's like, oh, the story will allow me... The game won't allow me to go past what the story would deem me to have. Oh yeah, that's right. This whole area is flooded, isn't it? Or is that Watery that had that issue? No, this area is pretty well flooded. Alright. Well, at the moment, there's not much left for me to actually be able to do, so I guess I'll just head over to Watery. It looks like this actually initiates the passage of time.
Anderson, I didn't want to say this in front of Wake, but are you sure this is a good idea? Going on your own?
Assuming we believe the page, I need to check this out. We need to find the
That
cult.
doesn't in any way
Anyone
answer
we
the
meet
question.
should be a member. And this Scratch guy.
The evil doppelganger? Must be true, or else this guy can't write for shit.
The quality of his writing aside, if this page turns out to be true like the rest have, this could be a breakthrough. We might solve this thing before backup even arrives.
Yeah, but they're taking their time, so just be careful out there.
He asked her if she thought it was a good idea to be going alone.
Maybe I can shake
Not a good
something
idea to
loose.
be going at all.
Okay. But remember what happened with the salt shaker?
Yeah, real funny.
I mean, what would be wrong with just sticking him in the police station, Alan Wake in the police station, and letting him watch over the
Somewhere in
situation, and both me and the partner
I should
can
ask
go looking around? What would be so bad about that idea? Just saying, it seems like the obvious thing to do.
Mayor Setter is a vote for
Mayor
whatever.
Seta will stand up for
For
justice.
watering.
And the payoff is that you find out Mayor Setter is the dog. Ati.
Okay then. Catchy tune.
Yep. Thomas Zane stuff. Now I wonder if I should deposit anything in the shoebox here. Got plenty of inventory spots. I'm gonna say no. I'm not gonna do that.
Excuse me. Do you not wait? Artie's in the middle of a show.
There's Rosie.
First FBI agent to ever get shushed.
Grab the map while I'm here. Alright, let's take a look. Obviously, I have, let me talk to this
Hello.
guy.
Do you have a second?
Ah, long time and no see, Miss Anderson. Thor and Odin are not here. They are old tricksters always sneaking off.
Sorry. No, I wanted to ask you about something else. Can you point me to any trailers around here?
Sure. Watery Lighthouse Trailer Park. Ilmo Koskela owns it. Owns many things in town.
And where is Ilmo?
I saw Ilmo and his brother at the bridge. Well, what used to be the bridge.
Do you live around here?
I live in Bright Falls. You've seen me around. I am Mr. Blum. You call me Vladimir. I work at a nursing home. I take care of your old people. We are on day trip, music, sauna, the good times. I bring them here in the bus.
The elderly are very important. And it's a very nice bus. Thanks.
She didn't react strangely to the idea that this guy knew her. So that's kind of interesting. So obviously the areas are scratched out. I won't be able to access until like the flooding is cleared. But I can go do a loop around this area, collect the stuff I can. Counter one of those. What's that thing? Those dolls I'm gonna need for later. Grab supplies.
Watery's definitely quaint. I bet they
have good fish here.
Yep, I'm gonna need the screwdriver if I actually want to go into there, so that's not gonna happen. Alright.
Oh, you rascal. What have you been up to this time around? There's only so many times I can keep fixing the same hole.
Is there? It's not even giving me the option to interact with that door. So one question I have is like, is it really worth my time to go looking around these containers just to find supplies when I'm trying to get through this game more quickly than the first time? I mean, I am getting through it more quickly, but still, I'm not quite as desperate for supplies here, and because I have plenty of them. Alright.
A trailer park. Ilmo Koskela. He's that tour guide we met at Cauldron Lake. I need to find him.
Maybe I can talk to this person over here? Nope. Yeah, there's a manuscript down there in the flooded area.
Mom's family was from Sweden. I've always imagined it kind of like this. Saunas, lakes. Seems nice. Enjoying the sauna.
You bet.
And this is the guy from the nursing home.
On my creaky old joints. Yeah, I'm just waiting for Ati to wrap up his show so we can crack open some beers.
I've read that taking a sauna is good for preventing dementia.
Yeah, and so is beer.
Ever heard of the Cult of the Tree?
The half deer, half man monsters? Oh, sure I've heard of them. They're the reason I can't risk taking walks in the forest anymore. If one of them shows up, how am I supposed to get away? I can't run with a bad hip. I'd be killed for sure. I could maybe use my crutches to defend myself. Do you think that'd work? You're the professional.
Probably smart just to stay in the sauna for now.
He is always just wearing a towel.
They say if a sauna doesn't fix what ails ya, you're a goner. They also say silence is golden.
It's not a nice thing to say. I'm gonna say something. Shut up. That's basically what just happened there.
Whew. Hot.
Interesting. They don't. This room seems to serve no function as far as like the story or like as far as doing anything. No supplies, no story context, nothing.
I fear he's losing his grip on reality. I don't care to listen to pointless jibber jabber. Not on the radio and not in the sauna.
Yeah. Alright, well I guess I'll start heading towards the creepy, what do you call it? The creepy, coffee theme park.
Hey, Saga! Over here!
Hey, Ilmo. How did your walk in the woods with Steven go?
Another satisfied customer. I just hope he remembers to write a good review on the webpage. Great to see you back in Watery, Saga. Everyone in town missed you.
Super nice to see you.
I'm guessing they live in Watery.
They act like they've known me for years. This keeps happening.
You own the trailer park, right?
They own
Mind if I
everything
take a
here.
look inside?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure the owner of the Watery Lighthouse Trailer Park, me, can help you with that. It's good to have our funniest resident back.
Resident? I don't understand what you mean.
If this is your way of getting out of any outstanding bills, don't worry. They've been handled. Must be hard coming back to where you and your little girl lived.
It's like they remember a different reality. Is the horror story messing with their memories? So what is Coffee World?
You mean you haven't seen our commercial for it? Coffee World is a smooth blend of rides, food, and fun. We even had a real moose. Until recently. Plus, right next to Coffee World is the workshop of our own Kalevala Knights Motorcycle Club. We're busy building the floats for Deerfest. Don't go peeking, though.
All of them?
You know, we're saving the big reveal for Deerfest.
So... your commercials?
They're more than commercials, Saga. Our goal is
It's
to
the
both
only
entertain
form
and
of entertainment
educate
that we
local
have on
viewers about
television.
the fine products and services we provide. And Yako here really comes alive in front of the camera. Really. Fuck off. I'm just there for the free beer. Not sure what Ilmo's excuse is. Hey, I'm writer, producer, co-lead, director. Do yourself a favor and check them all out.
Are you familiar with the Cult of the Tree?
Yeah, we always thought it was an urban legend. Kids drawing.
Turns out it's actually their cult. But you didn't hear that from me.
Now it's gotten pretty damn real, huh? It's terrible what happened. We're all in shock.
Well, we're looking into it. Hoping to get things back to normal soon.
We're all for that. As normal as it ever gets around here.
Profiling will help me find a way forward. Ilmo thinks the cult is just an urban legend. Or does he?
There are things that go bump in the night. It's all true. It's all true. Sound the alarm, brother. Gather the troops, brother. Yako, the shadow of the forest is creeping closer.
They don't think it's an urban legend at all. They understand it's dangerous. Ilmo made it sound like I lived here. Does he really believe that?
Light, laughter, and love will guide you home. Saga and her daughter. Oh boy. Happy faces raise property value. Family comes first, Ilma. We take care of her trailer while she's gone. She's one of us, Yako. Her spare key is safe and sound.
The Koskela brothers have happy memories of me living here. This must be the story affecting them. I'll play along for now. I need the key to that trailer.
I almost have enough fragments to
All
get
joking
another
aside,
upgrade for one of my guns.
Yes, I would like to see my trailer. Do you have a spare set of keys?
Good for you. Yeah, I have a spare set. They're just over at Coffee World. I'd get them for you, but Yako and I have to head to Bright Falls. The spare keys are in the gift shop safe. I'll call ahead and have someone get them out for you. Oh, the road's flooded, but if you just follow this trail behind me, it'll lead you there.
Call the gift shop so they can give Saga a hand.
Yeah. Building bridges.
Flooding did this?
Bridges.
Well, once we go into the, what do you call it, the overlap, and deal with whatever's there, we'll get rid of the flooding.
Well, after they finally pick up, we really need to get over to Bright Falls for that, thing.
Yep.
Must be busy at the park. These are off-peak hours, Yako. They're just slacking.
There's no one there, of course, except for monsters, but they don't know that. I do. Alright, well...
There's Coffee World. Need to get across the river.
So nice having that charm that points out stuff nearby. Too light out for the flashlight to be noticeable. As I go in, that's not going to be the case. You know, I should probably heal up. I'm going to use one of these things, since I have plenty of them.
Fuck! FBI, show yourself!
Yeah, an axe-throwing monster. You know what? I'm not going to deal with this moron. You throw an axe at me like that, I'm liable to take that personally. Definitely going to grab that the crossbow ammunition over there. That's why.
Turning into Taken. Is this the cult?
That is why the hunting rifle is the best gun in this game. Man, if I could just get unlimited ammo for that thing, it would be perfect. I mean, I guess there'd still be some situations which you want to have the shotgun, close quarter combat type deals, but it's like, yeah, guess what? This thing will take out.
There's something written here. A poem? Or a riddle? Reminds me of the nursery rhymes I read to Logan when she was little. A little clothespin doll. Perfect weird souvenir for Logan.
Now, here's one question. Is this such a case where the dolls that are here will actually solve the puzzle? Gentle beast runs through the woods with a worried frown. From the hunter he flees between the mighty trees to make it out alive. So, like, oh.
That's not right. Something feels different. I should look around.
Well, I solved the first one I encountered. I remember when I playing through the game the first time, I didn't really make an attempt to actually try to solve these things until near the end of the game. But now I think I'll try to solve them when I encounter them. Hopefully, whatever doll I need is going to be I already have.
What the hell? Charm. Cute. It'll
All right.
go great on the bracelet Logan made for me.
Okay, so like here's the thing.
That was strange. Gotta keep an eye out for more of these rhymes.
Okay, so here's the thing. I don't know how those things work. I had one equipped, and that one boss fight I tried, it didn't work.
Don't need to go over all this again. Wake says the story will change reality around us. If that's true, then I need to know what's real and what's fiction.
Nothing is real. Everything is fiction. Here's your answer.
That's it.
Existence doesn't exist. That's my answer to everything.
Creepy dolls, mysterious rhymes. No weirder than anything else going on, I guess.
I mean, if I do these nursery rhyme things, what I'll get is possibly a 5th charm slot. I got a 4th one from doing them, so this would give me a 5th one. It's not like the worst. Yeah, obviously I intend to hit up this save point. I don't have to go to work until a little bit later today, so I actually do have time to, like, play more of this game. And I probably will. Probably play at least another half an hour. If not more. We'll see. We'll see. Already broken the taboo of using the internet to look up the answers to these things right here, so I have no problem doing that again. How quickly I can forget. That wolf could still be alive if it didn't just attack me like that. There's no need for that. You really don't do this very often in this game. Like, you could probably count the number of times you do this in Alan Wake 2 on one hand. You did a lot in Alan Wake 1.
Another
Yep.
cult stash?
I mean, this is the cult stash that the bow crossbow came from. Because I already have it, I don't need to solve that again. And it also lets me grab this stuff. You know, I had the right idea in trying to use these arrows, but I didn't have the right approach in terms of figuring that out. That's why I didn't have it for so long. I wonder if this game, the first playthrough in this area, would have been easier if I had been smarter enough to figure that out, or if I just looked up the answer. If I had this crossbow with me. I don't know. Maybe I'll find out by having it. But it's like... yeah. Interesting how it still has the, crossbow thing logo there, but I don't have it, so... I don't know. Interesting, it doesn't seem to even... thought I had two of these. Did I already put one down? I thought I had two cases in Bright Falls. Does it not count this one? There's no note in here, so maybe not. I mean, I already got the achievement for finding all of them and completing that story thread, so it's like that's not even important. It's just sort of strange how it's not counting that. Also interesting how it had me put away my gun when I, when in that area. Wonder what the point of that was. Dagnammit. Here it is. Ah, 30-06 ammo. The best ammo in the game. Now, she doesn't benefit from Alan Wake's healing when he goes into those... oh, maybe Alan Wake doesn't benefit from that either. I don't know. I don't know. Flashlight batteries. I'll take those. Alright, let's take a look here. Radiant container. Nah.
Another one of those lunch boxes.
It's interesting how she often sees them before I do. And then there's also like a container somewhere around here. Hey, look, there's a nursery rhyme as well. Ah, here it is. Ooh, look at that. Can we, quick slot that? Yeah. I can't remember if we ever did anything with this radio tower. Well, obviously, when that one lady's trying to leave in the helicopter, you shoot that thing down and it crashes on it. That's what it's for, right? Oh, dear.
Another one of those rhymes.
I don't see any doll next to it, so... Three little deers ventured to roam and found a nice place to play and eat. One deer never came home, and 2 deers cried all day. So, the deer then, right?
I have a weird feeling something's changed.
These things are annoying.
Another charm for my bracelet.
Okay, that does heal me a little bit, apparently. Alright, Well, I guess I just head back then? If I can figure out how to do that. Here we go. Definitely want to hit up that save point if I can. And also, like, deposit those charms, because I don't know if I'm ever going to actually make use of them. And I'll keep one on hand, I guess. I definitely don't need both of them. These guys never drop ammo anymore. I think I have a charm for increasing the amount of damage I do when I'm undetected. Which, I guess it doesn't really matter, because I just one-shotted that guy in the back of the head. But still. I don't know. I'll have this thing on hand just in case. Here's that one thing I was talking about. Alright, carrying on. Yeah, I mean, it's my third stream. I'm already approaching the, theme park here. I'm obviously going through this much faster, but is it, like, faster enough so I can complete this game before Persona 3 Reload comes out? I don't know.
Another Alex Casey lunchbox?
Gonna at least play this until I find the next save point, I guess. Looks like it's like right there. Alright. What do we got here? Another manuscript page. Is there anything else in here? Yeah, it's a container. Somewhere around here. Maybe it's outside. Ah, here it is. And it's empty. Good job. Let's just take a quick look at the map here. I don't see...
Hello? Anyone here? Nope.
this seems like CQC time.
Taken get them? Or were they turned into Taken? I'll need to get the key to the trailer park myself. Ilmo said the key is kept in the gift shop safe. Locked. Needs something to jimmy it open with. A list of maintenance work. A screwdriver. Huh.
Percolator, that's where I need to go to. It's all a very elaborate setup just to get in here, isn't it? And ultimately get that screwdriver too.
I need a tool to get this open.
Another cult box.
Only striped cars, right, I remember. So 4 is a striped car. Seven is a striped car. And 1 is a striped car. So is that 147? Take a brief look around here. It's a point of interest I missed, I think. More healing packs. I have a lot of those, actually. Wow. You know, I wonder if it'd be more helpful for me personally if this game had like a mini map. On the bottom, yeah, that's just popping up as a, yeah, I don't know. Well, I have no shortage of healing items. That's good. Percolator. Yeah, I should grab that thing whilst I'm here. I wonder if I should have saved. Remember, I still need to use the flashlight on enemies when everything but the sniper rifle.
This should get that gift shop open.
Some other places too. It took me way too long to figure out how to do this the first time.
Jesus! Calm down, Saga. It's just a pot of coffee.
It's not letting me collect this thing. Yep, I see that there's a bunch of stuff around here I can grab. I'm going to save that for later because I'm running out of space. I will grab these arrows, though. I don't see any more. You know, I wonder if the reason why some of these things are showing up as empty is because I'm already so close to being full with inventory? I don't know. Got the thing I need, though.
What kind of exercise does coffee do? Impressive.
Sorry, I got a little lost. Yep, see what I mean? Although, I might be able to, now my inventory is full. So I'll probably do is head back to the save point and deposit this stuff into the, what do you call it? The shoebox, right? Maybe I shouldn't put myself in a situation where I'm easily surrounded. Sorry, but I do have a little bit of difficulty navigating my way around in the dark like this.
Now where is that safe? Locked. Okay. What would Ilmo use for a code?
Tracker, lookout, cleaner.
Coffee World staff. Hope they're not all monsters now. The photos have stickers on them.
Tracker. Lookout is security. Cleaner. So you got 1, 4, 6.
The keys to my trailer. Now to find the clicker and the Colt.
Gonna have to come back here later in order to later I'll come back here to collect those pieces I need. Ah, yeah, that's right. That's I'm remembering. Ah, very creaky that thing is. Yes, Yoda, you're right. Alright, we need to deposit some crap in the shoebox, because this is getting quite full. I've yet to ever actually use these things, so I'm just going to put this in the, here. I don't think we need 4 things of arrows. No consolidation here, if I can. Put this charm down here. Yay, isn't this exciting? There we go. Still shows a point of interest being somewhere around here. It's not inside here, is it? Maybe? Ah, crap. I don't know. This is a very confined gift shop. A little claustrophobic even. And look, mocha pots. I have one of those. Should have a couple. They're neat. Make stovetop coffee with them. So I'm just trying to find this point of interest. It's not popping up. I think there's like a charm that I got from here or something. Guess because I've already collected it, it's not showing up. I don't know. Seems like the only charms I'm gonna actually get are those ones that give me, that revive me supposedly, even though it's never actually worked for me when I tried it. I guess I'll head towards this thing. Must be the point of interest. Ah, look at that thing. Guess I'll grab that. Interesting, even though I've already looked at it, it's still marking it as a point of interest. Ninte.
When you ask, Merceda will speak.
No, that's not one of the creepy little dolls I need to collect. Ah, crap. There we go. More arrows. I'll add that to the shoebox next time I'm near one. Not gonna go out of my way to do that now, though. Not when I'm trying to find stuff here. Here we go. Neat. I guess I'll open up that cult stash and then I'll head out here towards the trailer park. Right? Is that where Thor and Odin are? crap. Dagnammit. Stupid jerk. These wolves could still be alive if they didn't attack me. Just saying, it's their fault.
Another locked box. Must be locked from the other side.
It is. I'll be going to there later. Crap, it'd be nice if I could just remember how to get to places. Ah, here we go. Yeah, there's like a lunchbox somewhere around here. I'll find it.
More of those kids' lunchboxes.
Yeah. So yeah, this will probably just be a 3-hour stream today. I could go longer, but I would like to take some time before I head off to work.
The page said I'd run into a cultist here.
Great.
On your toes, Saga.
Okay. Alright, shoebox. Let's put some of this stuff in here. I got plenty of handgun ammo here. Oh yeah, these are the these are not the ones you shoot, these are the ones you hold. So how many of them do you think I need? I don't know. Shotgun ammo, batteries. I don't actually have that many batteries on hand. I don't think I need that many healing stuff. How about if I move the healing stuff to this row? And this ammo up to here. And then health items there. And like charms, extra charms down there. Is there any charms, other charms I like to have on hand? Eh. Not really, no. But yeah, I like that. Seems to be a good way of organizing it. I still only have 3 empty slots, but only need a lot, do I? I don't think so.
Mercetter is not afraid of the rough questions.
All these clues indicating that it's a dog. Do I really need to get a key to open that when Thor and Odin are right here?
It's in the rain. Must not drink the water or take a bath ever again. Moonshine. Only drink the moonshine, brother.
How many streams did it take me to get to this point? I guarantee you it's more than 3.
Look like cultists.
That's not helping. I don't feel like myself. Don't know how to fight it. We're too old now.
Excuse me. I'm looking for the Anderson trailer.
Sweetie pie, right on time. Like we were just saying, it's not true. The lies to hurt you and make you weak. Don't believe a word. They believe because deep down, they want to be told what to think. We're different. Rebels! You must stop it before it turns real. Don't be part of the story. Make the story. Stop the hell of it!
These old drunks don't seem affected by the horror story like the other locals are. Do they know what's happening here?
How do you know about the story?
Same as you, of course, sweetie pie. We are family. The Andersons. Vikings. Gods. So good to finally see you, Saga. I am your great uncle Odin. And this is your long-lost Mordefai, Thor.
Her grandfather.
He is your grandfather, and I am the All-Father.
Just as crazy as everyone else. Just as caught in it. I need to stay focused. I need to check out the trailer.
Who is this incredibly attractive martial arts master? It's me, your brother, Ilmo. I now recognize you, but Ilmo, why are you dressed like that? Deerfest is almost here, which means we're chopping the prices on all of our custom-designed Deerfest parade floats. Floats created by the award-winning team at Kalevala Knights Motorcycle Club. Winners of last year's trophy for Best Deerfest float featuring an animal that is not deer. That very team. And you're gonna get a kick out of our latest float designs. We've done it all. Deerfest floats, restaurant floats, floats shaped like things we can't show on television. Our floats are the best way to impress your friends, propose to your partner, or throw shade at an office colleague. And we don't do just Deerfest. Our floats are a perfect gift for weddings, birthdays, bar mitzvahs, or your quinceañera. Our floats will punch up any special occasion. But why take our word for it? Let's hear it from one of our many, many happy customers. people liked it. And there you have it. Award-winning floats now.
Doesn't sound like he was a customer. It sounds like he was someone who just saw a float.
Knock you off your feet. Order yours today.
Alright. That's an old-fashioned stand mixer. It's not...
I feel bad for these guys.
Still have no idea if it actually does anything when you pet the deers. Maybe you pet all of them. Doesn't give you the option to pet them again. It's an easy way of telling if you've done it or not. Where's the medicine cabinet full of 4 bottles of painkillers?
What time is it? Gotta head back to the bus soon, brother. The Rusky.
Your name is Anderson?
Same as you, kiddo.
Took them a while to load in the dialogue there.
Odin Anderson. The old guards of Asgard. That's our band. You are Saga Anderson, goddammit. A Viking goddess.
I like the sound of that.
Thor, Odin, Saga. All Norse-inspired. Plus the same last name. A coincidence? Did the horror story change their names to match mine?
It looks like you two have had a bit too much fun.
She sees right through us, bro. She has the power. This calls for a fucking celebration.
Couldn't have anything to do with the giant bottles of booze in each of your hands.
Sure, we've had a few sips. Just a taste. The famous Anderson moonshine. Oh, the nectar of the gods. You want some?
No thanks.
Let's pretend she's on duty.
So, do you know where the Anderson trailer is?
Right behind us. We've been looking after it since you left.
Uh-huh. Thanks for your help.
Anytime, kiddo.
Have you seen any strange people in deer masks?
I haven't drunk enough for that yet. You can see all sorts of wonderful things when you make your way down the bottom. Even more so with just one eye.
Okay. Never mind.
Drinking makes you see things. That's the story of that conversation, I guess. Yeah, there's a whole bunch of crap here I can't actually get to. Little bells.
Reeks of booze addressed to me. From years ago. Wake was right. The horror story is changing reality. Not just people's memories. This card has Mom's handwriting. Everything here reminds me of Logan. This could be her room. This is getting too real. Too personal. My newfound relatives. Cozy with the cult of the tree. And that's the clicker. In the hands of the cult, just like the page promised. Carnival Knights. That's the motorcycle club the Koskela brothers are in. I'll take Odin and Thor up on their offer and visit their nursing home. Right after I find this biker workshop.
Yeah, it must be her daughter there. This newspaper's from 1899. That's when the paper was founded, not when this specific issue is from.
It's not true. It's just a fucking story. It's not true. Logan's back home. She's fine. Fuck. She's at school. David. I'm in the story and it's coming true. Wake said Scratch would try and hurt me with a horror story. But he said there's still time to stop this. That he can stop this with a clicker.
I wasn't done looking around there.
Leave a message.
David? Is Logan okay? Call me back as soon... Mulligan? The fuck? Hey! Stay where you are! Mulligan is a cultist? What the fuck is going on here?
Yeah, I know what the game wants me to do, but I wasn't ready to move on just yet.
Did I make a bureau in this fictional reality? A pun book from Ilmo. Are we close in the story? That might explain some of his behavior.
I don't appreciate being cutscened out of the thing I'm trying to do. It's not nice.
The Nordic Tales book Mom gave to Logan when she was little. Logan's junior agent certificate. So cute. Bon. Logan used to love her music.
I'll definitely take more hunting rifle ammo, always. Nice flooded area here. Shotgun ammo. Definitely take more of that too. Pills. So the radio host is not affected by this changing story, but the beef jerky family is. Yep. Alright, I guess I'll chase after this guy. Ooh, there's a lunchbox. I'll grab that first. And I might see if there's any, like, useful upgrades that I could get from the pieces I have. I have enough pieces for upgrades. I know that for sure. But what I don't know if there's anything I would actually want to get.
And another lunchbox.
I also want to take care of like all the board stuff that I have accumulated. Before I
Thornton too? God damn it. And now they're all taken?
Alright. Let's take a look here.
I need to open the safe. What's the combination?
People hate the puzzles, Zulma. Why not just use keys? People love the puzzles, Jaakko. Only very smart people can think up good puzzles. Just look around and you will find the answer. Dedicated staff will be rewarded.
The combination to the safe is somewhere in the gift shop.
Alright, so I guess I didn't really need to do that. Alright.
Okay.
Alright. Just slowly making my way through this.
Thanks, Saga.
So yeah, what I'll do is I'll place all this stuff in, and I'll probably just call it a stream. Because it's like, oh, I'm at the 3-hour mark.
Logan's not dead. Shouldn't spend time on old questions.
It's just doing this automatically for me. Maybe I should just wait on this stuff until...
Don't need to go over all this again.
Yeah, this is actually faster. Just did all that stuff automatically. And then take a look at the upgrades. Here we go. I have 39 pieces of something here. So yeah, why don't we just take a look at what we can get. The shotgun. Yeah, I guess I'll get that. Move faster while aiming.
Gripped the pump-action shotgun, aiming down the barrel. It fit in her hands perfectly. It felt steady. She had it under control. She swung around, ready.
How about the rifle? Yeah, I guess I'll do this.
Saga fired the rifle. Hit the Taken again. Pulled back the bolt to reload. She fired again. Another hit. Faster. Again. Yet faster. Again. A strange, lethal feedback loop forming. Speeding up.
And I have 15 more things I can do. Okay, that's kind of neat, I guess. So maybe this would be better. I think I'll do this one.
Saga was sure she had hit the Taken in the head, but had not even slowed the monster down. She took aim and fired again. Another headshot. This time, the Taken staggered.
There we go. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4 more upgrades I can get potentially for weaponry. I mean, eventually I'll collect enough of these so I don't have to
My first ever prank on Casey.
Yeah.
A true classic.
Eventually, the only ones I have left are the ones I really don't feel like I have any use for. Right? Well, I think that's going to do it for today, folks. But before I go, I'm going to take a moment to thank you for watching. I appreciate when people take time out of their day to watch my streams, whether it being live or even in archive form. Just as a quick reminder, I normally do a stream like this almost every day, 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time from Wednesday through Sunday. So my plan is I'll be back here tomorrow morning, 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time for more of my playthrough of Alan Wake 2, the final draft on the Xbox Series X, and we're going to chase after this cultist. And maybe I'll be able to get to the next overlap. Should be able to do that in the next stream. But until then, take it easy.